Okay, I have my class created. It's PBDA Haiku for today. And what I thought I would show you is how to create your roster and your sections of your class. So over here you have a button to manage the class, and I'm going to click the roster. Okay, now what I'm going to do is instead of adding a student, I'm going to begin by creating my sections. Okay, and so first I'm going to add the number of sections that I would like to have for section A. Okay, and click section A. And I'm going to add a student to my first section. Okay, now notice you can enter an email, and of course you don't have to because it's not required, but this is something that would be great for the students that are getting email addresses for the school. You can also add them later, so it's not necessary you have to enter the email address when you're creating the roster. So I'm going to add my first student. Okay, and I'm not going to enter Mr. Tumman's email now. I'll come and do that later. And I'll select Save. Okay, and now Richard's been unconfirmed as it states in this class. This means that Richard hasn't signed up on his own. I've put him onto the class, into the class, but he actually has to sign into the class with a specific ID, a student ID. Now this is the ID that every student has a different ID, and this is the code that Richard will be using. The parents are also provided an ID as well so that they can go through and check on the student's work. Now I didn't, and when I created my classes, I didn't provide the parent invite. Okay, notice that I can also edit any information here, and I can remove him from the roster if I need to. If I make a mistake and place him in the wrong section, I can always delete it and then add him in another one. Okay, I also want to show you that you can add badges. So you can award badges to students that appear here. They can create their own image for their username, but you can give them badges, and I'll show you that later. But they do show up here once they receive them.